Hi Collective, welcome to Sacred Wisdom Oracle. I'm Sophia and I'm back for another reading. I hope everyone is doing fabulous today. So let's go ahead and get into things. I would like to welcome everyone back. If you are new to the channel, welcome to the family, y'all. Okay, you guys, so we're just going to get straight into the cards and see what comes out, okay? Alrighty. Divine angels, ancestors, spirit, and guides, I call upon you to surround myself and the collective with your love, light, and guidance with the highest protection. I ask the only beings of light. I ask that only beings of light enter this space, offering wisdom for the collective's highest good. Guide me with clarity, shield me from harm, and help me to see what is needed in this read. Okay, somebody could be having a memory issue. Okay, so before I start this reading, though, you guys, I do have to say this. This is going to date me, okay, my age, but it is what it is. Someone could be saying, everything you can do, I can do better. There used to be like, I don't know if it was a song, a commercial, I don't remember what it was, but it was, everything you can do, I can do better. Yes, I can. No, you can't. Yes, I can. No, you can't. Everything you can do, I can do better. Okay, so that could be a situation. I'm picking up sibling rivalry, family rivalry, friend, fill in the blank, okay? But that could be something that's significant. We have guilt, apology, remorseful, and ashamed. First card out. So, yeah. I don't know. You're going to have to, we'll see what comes out, but you're going to have to kind of place that whole, I don't know if it's a song. I think it was a commercial, but I don't remember for what. All right, Holy Spirit. Brick wall, defense mechanism, guarded, hard to reach. Somebody could be wanting to give you an apology because of something they did that they're feeling remorseful or they're feeling ashamed of something, but you could be hard to reach. This is a defense mechanism to protect yourself. Someone could just be getting like feel like it's a brick wall, like you're hiding behind a brick wall. You could also not have any contact with this person, and they may not even know how to get in touch with you. So, like, they may not have your phone number, they may not have your email, and you made it this way on purpose, is what I'm getting. All right. We have swept up, head over heels, falling in love, intense emotions. So this doesn't necessarily have to be a person that you have been in a relationship with. It could be family, friends, coworker. Feels like my lighting is a little bit off. Hold on, let me just make sure this is right. Feels off, but oh well. So yeah, so this could be someone that it's like a romantic thing. Yeah, intimacy, passion, coming into union, chemistry, and missing you. Oh boy, so this could be regarding a romantic relationship. Someone may want to reach out to you, collective, and let you know that they love you, that they miss you. They've never had any passion or chemistry like this with anyone but you. And I'm getting that this person has had, you know, their fair share of passion with people, if that makes sense. Honeymooning, y'all. Okay, they have love on the brain. They're feeling all the feels when it comes to something here. But whatever has gone on here, someone feels remorseful for something that they did. Okay, one more card, and then we'll get some clarification. Okay, 2 cards came out. 3. Okay. This one just fell right off the top of the deck. Unfinished business. Y'all, proposal. Forgiveness, reconciliation. rebound and long haul, in it to win it. You could feel like this person has unpredictable intentions here. You could feel like you're just a rebound, or you could, yeah, we're going to get into this, okay? But there's definitely, I mean, these are all, okay, long-term investment, invested. This is something very, this is giving soulmate, like soulmate. I don't even think it's giving twin flame. This is giving soulmate. Like, you've been with this soul on many occasions in the past, and I'm getting past lives. This person knew you were the yin to their yang, so to speak. And maybe they weren't ready to actually give you the intimacy that you deserved. I'm not talking sexual energy here. I'm talking the intimacy. There's a difference between intimacy and sexual, for lack of a better term, when it comes to relationships, okay? And this person has no problem giving you their sexual energy, okay? But you wanted more than that. You wanted intimacy. So now this person could really miss you. They feel like you guys have unfinished business. They want you to forgive them, and they want to come in and let you know that they're in this for the long haul. They may have done something behind the scenes to be in a relationship that was like a rebound. Or maybe they didn't know. Maybe they thought you were a rebound. But now they're realizing but I'm getting this, there's been some time where you've had to spend apart. Bottom of the deck, they may have been self-medicating or numbing ever since you said goodbye. The ex, y'all. This is somebody you could Netflix and chill with. But you could feel like they were sneaking around and doing this with others. They may want to come in and tell you about this. They were living a double life. I can't make this up. And they were avoiding trying to get caught. There's the reading. No, I'm just kidding. Wow, that's the main energy of this reading, you guys. Like, this is very clear. Wow. So you have somebody that may be wanting to reach out to you. They just don't know how. But if they really want to reach out to you, they can find you. I mean, it's like, if there's a will, there's a way, right? There could be somebody who tried to come in between this relationship collective. Like, you know, like, well, anything you can do, I can do better. This could be a dynamic that you have with this person that they were sneaking around with behind the scenes. Does that make sense? So this person could have been trying to copy you, be you, one up you. Anything you can do, I can do better. No, you can't. Yes, I can. No, you can't. Yes, I can. Okay, so let's keep going. Let's get some tarot. Tell me about this guilt, Holy Spirit. King of Swords. Truth, y'all. This person may want to come in and talk to you about the truth. They want to give you an apology because they're ashamed. They want to come in with some honesty and talk about how maybe they were detached from something, or talk about something that has to do with morals and themselves. This could be a masculine. Doesn't have to be. This is energy, so Anyone can be in their feminine or masculine energies. Take it how it resonates. Six of Cups. This is somebody that, this could be from, you know, when you were, like a relationship from when you were younger. Now, it doesn't have to be. This could also be an older masculine even. That's an authoritative figure to you that wants to come in and apologize. And this could be like a family member. You could have nostalgic memories with this person. I'm not sure how many good memories you have with this individual, but it could be nostalgic in the way that, like, you were younger. This could have been like one of your first relationships or something like that. Tell me about brick wall, Holy Spirit. The sun. So something could be being illuminated here. This person could be coming in with some, like, joy and trying to be positive and warm. They want to be free of something. And they want to tell you the truth. They're ashamed. There could be a Leo involved. This could be masculine or feminine, you guys. So, tell me about brick wall. That card flew right out from the bottom of the deck, which is not normal. Usually my cards flip from the top. But anyway, there could be a Gemini or a Virgo involved here with the Magician. You could be manifesting this person in, or they could be actually trying to manifest you in, collective, because you're so hard to reach. And again, you've put this defense mechanism up like a brick wall because something has transpired here, which I'm sure we'll get into as the reading goes on, that's forced you to have to protect yourself. Now, the other thing is there could be somebody who's guilty here, and you're in this King of Swords energy. You only want truth. You could be this person's child. You only want truth. You could be detached from the situation because you feel like your morals are not aligning with this person and what they've done. This is why you're hard to reach. You could be this person's child, so you could be an adult now, but there's something here about this. And this person could be trying to manifest you in. This could be a Leo, doesn't have to be. There could be a Virgo or a Gemini involved, or somebody has Virgo, Gemini, or Leo somewhere in their chart. Two major arcanas here. Okay, tell me about swept up. Ace of Wands. Yeah, somebody's feeling like a lot of emotions. And they could be feeling inspired to finally come forward and tell you this information. Now, I don't know right now if we're getting two energies that are involved in this. Because obviously, if this is a family member, the intimacy part, well, the head over heels in love, the feeling all the feels, love on the brain, talking often, passion, coming into union, that is obviously not going to be a family member. So right now I'm picking up two different energies, so let's just see what happens. But this person could be feeling inspired. Yeah, they're feeling hopeful with the star. There could be an Aquarius involved as well. Now, just because these signs are coming out doesn't really mean a whole lot. Anyone can have any of these signs anywhere in their chart, okay? So just take it how it resonates. Somebody wants to make peace. They're feeling inspired to come in and make peace with you. But they know they have to show up and take all their masks off and show up with integrity. All right, one more for swept up, please. Knight of Cups. This is a romantic person here that you've had with Knight of Cups in the past, most likely. This person could literally want to come in and propose to you, collective, in some sort of creative way, though. You're being asked to follow your heart. They could be following their heart as well. They could see that you are this star. They could be receiving some information also about you. Someone could have been like doing something to spin an illusion or manipulate something here. Like to manipulate someone's reality about you, this star energy. Tell me about intimacy. Eight of Wands. Yeah, this could be happening fast. This person wants to come in and find some sort of balance, strike some sort of balance. They want this. They could even be willing to travel, collective, towards you to make something right. They want to be free of something here. Something they said or did. I don't know. We'll see. I don't want to say that they're going to come in and try to smooth everything over for perceived wrongs, but obviously there's something that split you two up, and whether this is a friend, family, whatever. If it's family, I guess they can obviously love you as well, but there's a heavy energy here of a romantic partner that you've been with in the past, specifically pointing towards an ex. So again, this person may want to come in with some sort of swift action and balance something out. Yeah, they want to change whatever's happened here. They're missing you a lot. But I'm getting, you could have been broke up with this person for quite a while. Like 6 years. Doesn't have to be, but you could have been broke up with them for a while. All right, tell me about intimacy. Wow, you guys, the lovers. I mean, wow, this is extremely clear. You are the yin to their yang, and they know that now. They miss you. They just want to put their arms around you. They want to hug you. They just want you to know how much they love and care about you. Let me turn this down. All right, tell me about honeymooning. The Hermit. They could have done some introspection here, collective. They could have been like going within, spending this time that you were away from them or broke up with them or whatever, to do some soul searching. They've spent some time in solitude, really trying to get clear on what it is that they want. There could be a Virgo involved, or somebody has Virgo somewhere in their chart. This relationship could have gone from like talking often to all of a sudden not talking at all. Now, I'm also getting that this person wants to come in before you guys get too old. They could also want to come in and tell you about somebody who's in competition with you. We have 9 of Pentacles. Yeah, because, or they could even want to see if you're single still and you're coming out as financially independent, mature, you know, abundant, prosperous, successful. And that could be another thing that I don't know if is good at this point, because if this person is just wanting to come in because you're financially independent, you know, but I don't know. We'll see. Tell me give me one more card about this honeymooning, please. Ace of Pentacles. Yeah, see, they could be looking, this is giving opportunists, you guys. Financial improvement. Security. new business opportunity. They could be looking at, I don't like this, you guys. They could be looking at you as a new business opportunity here because you're financially independent. Wow. Or this could be in the past that this is how this person made you feel, or interesting. Wow. Tower and Hierophant come out together. Wow. Now, there could be a Scorpio or an Aries. There's something here that could have been very destructive in this relationship. There could be a difference between like tradition or religion, or somebody took part in something that brought in some sort of upheaval. This person may want to come in and tell you about this because they're seeing you've moved forward. Now, there's something that happened here. And yeah, there's something to do with you healing and moving forward. You transitioning into a calmer place in your life. But there's something that happened in order for you to transition to something more calm. There was some sort of destruction, some sort of tower event that they could have been aware of, that you weren't even aware of, that happened. And now you're coming out the other side of things unscathed. And now this particular person wants to come in. They could be even more in love with you than they were before. This is interesting. Tell me about unfinished business. They want you to forgive them. Yeah. They know that you have balance, that you're this earth angel energy, that you're very patient, and that perhaps you will give them the opportunity to at least speak. You've balanced something out in your life, perhaps. Eight of Swords, yeah. Somebody is paralyzed by fear here. You could be the one who balanced something out when it came to feeling trapped in your mind. Or this particular person is feeling trapped. They're feeling... somebody here could be literally being paralyzed by fear when it comes to something and balance. And you, this is interesting because we have Queen of Pentacles, and someone could just be feeling the practical thing to do is to come in, and maybe they're feeling extremely trapped by these emotions, and so they feel like they need to come in and ask for forgiveness. But they're scared. They're scared to come in and talk to you. They know they have to show up like authentically. This is giving heavy feminine energy. One final card for the tarot. Knight of Pentacles. This could be a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Oh, it could be a Capricorn with the Devil. This person could be feeling bound to something. This person in the past could have been coming from like say, an obsessed like this person could have given you the feeling of being addicted to you, obsessed with you. This person could have even like stalked you while you were in a relationship with them because there was no trust. Now they want to come in and be like loyal. Yeah, this person's planning something. They're making a decision about this situation with Two of Wands. They're planning something. And they're feeling overwhelmed because you are sharp-witted, collective. You're in this Queen of Swords energy, and you won't put up with anybody's crap when it comes to a new relationship or when it comes to love. You won't put up with any conflict. Okay, interesting. Let's keep going. I want to find out exactly what happened here. What broke you up? What caused you guys to drift apart or break up? What are they guilty about, Holy Spirit? What is this person guilty of? Doing too much. They're guilty of doing too much. When it comes to money. So this particular person may not have shown up the way that they were supposed to. They want to tell you the truth about something to do with money. Now, this, again, we got X earlier, but I'm getting authoritative figure from your family. So I'm picking up two things here. So this could be, I'm really getting most of all this is family and money over here under guilt. So we have robbery, burglary, embezzlement, and larceny, theft. So this particular person here, this authoritative figure, masculine, somebody from most likely your family, this could be a father, did too much when it came to money. And they want to apologize. They could be in trouble for embezzling some sort of family money, taking something. Give me one more for guilt. Yeah, and now they're trying to avoid having to like do something. They're trying to escape some sort of, I can only guess at this point, some sort of issue with the law. But you're hard to reach. They can't talk to you. They could have manipulated, you could have felt manipulated by this person. I'm getting setup vibes. Somebody could have even spun some sort of illusion that you were a charlatan, you were deceptive, trickster, or fraud. Now, I'm not getting that, obviously, but this person could be coming out as this trickster, charlatan, or fraud. They spun some illusion here. When it comes to something, this could also have to do with a Leo. Like they were pulling the strings when it came to something. They could have tried to change something, collective, when it comes to money and family money or something. They adjusted something. That's not good. Sagittarius could be involved. A Sagittarius could have knowledge of this. Or somebody wants to come in and tell you about a Sagittarius that's a trickster or a fraud. They have knowledge about a Sagittarius. You may not have even known these people were involved. You may not even know this Sagittarius knows this person. What else do we need to know about this? We have feminine and chaos, black magic, curse, spell work. So they have knowledge perhaps that a Sagittarius is a trickster, a fraud. And that this Sagittarius has done some sort of curse, hex, or spell work on you, and they have knowledge of this. And they want to come in and talk to you, this Empress. Wow. Tell me about swept up. What do we need to know about this? Capricorn. Capricorn. This is Capricorn. Head over heels in love. Intense emotions. This is someone romantic here. This person could be wanting to come in and talk to you as well, or there's something about a Capricorn here. We have the collective. You could be this Capricorn collective. Or you're this star. Flip and switch it however it makes sense for your situation. All right, give me one more, please. Group, cult, association, coven. There could be a Capricorn that's involved with a coven. I don't know, y'all. So on top of all this other stuff, this Sagittarius, this perhaps theft of some sort of abundance or something like that, they may be feeling inspired to tell you about a Capricorn as well that has a group association to something. A group that does magic. A group that hexes people. Wow. A group that tried to set someone up here. They caused a lot of chaos, and now they could be going to jail. So this person's feeling inspired to come in and tell you about this. Now that they realize who you are, that you're in your purpose, that you're living a peaceful and tranquil life. You're very spiritual. And somebody wants to come in and tell you this, that this Capricorn could have a group called coven association. A Sagittarius has knowledge of this. And some sort of spell work and chaos magic that was done here to entrap or set someone up in the collective. You could be being watched and guarded. Someone could also be going to jail for this, and this person wants to let you know. Tell me about intimacy. In cahoots. Wow, you guys, this is interesting. There was a secret. This person wants to come in and talk about a secret collaboration that's been going on behind the scenes. Do you see this card? These people could look like this even? Okay, this group, cult or coven, could manipulate situations here. Cast illusions over situations. Work together as a dark alliance to send lovers your way or someone's way. They could have even traveled to do this, to set someone up. And someone's now feeling fearful. Don't feel fearful though, collective. If this is making you feel fear, then this reading is not for you, okay? This should not be, this should be empowering you, confirming and clarifying something that you already are aware of, okay? This should be, I don't want to say good news, but it should be news that is not foreign to you. If you feel fearful or if you're feeling paranoid in any way, then this reading is just not for you. All right. Yeah, so intuition. This is something your intuition should have already told you. And you could be trying to heal and mend from this situation. All right. You could be mending your heart from something that happened here with a lover. Some sort of medications or illicit substances. Someone could have done something here, collective, with illicit substances. I'm not liking this. A masculine that you've now healed from. This person could have been sent in to be like a romantic partner, but they made you sick or something. We have empowerment. You could be going to the gym, looking really good right now. You could have completely healed your mind, body, spirit, your emotions, your heart. From whatever's gone on with this X and a third wheel. So you could be getting over something that happened with a lover. Y'all, this is like a lover. I can't make it up. Somebody who was superficial. They could have been wanting to just brag on you or brag about having you. That's just a side note. That's too many. Okay, tell me about honeymooning. A gift and impersonation. Somebody could have been given money and incentivized or rewarded or given a gift to copy you, pretend to be you in a love relationship. But the truth could be coming out, this wasn't you because you've been in hermit mode. This was an opportunity. Somebody took this. This was an opportunist that took this opportunity to do something. There could be a Scorpio and an Aries involved. I don't like this. Tell me more about honeymooning. Somebody could have been pretending to have love on the brain. Copycat, y'all. I can't make this up. Okay, so then we have no, yes, liar. So yeah, someone was maybe pretending to be somebody that they weren't. They were impersonating you. They were given money to do this. To impersonate someone who's independent, successful. What is this? This is that anything you can do, I can do better energy. Tell me more about this honeymooning. Contentment, happiness, gratitude. So this person was able to copy you, but they weren't able to copy you. This person was lying, essentially. They were given a gift to impersonate you, and they may have looked the part, but they couldn't play the part. Like, let's say you are. They didn't show the authenticity that you show with gratitude and your intentions when it comes to things. You're very intent with what you do, with your prayers, with your love, with your happiness. You have a lot of, you're very content. And this is, something that you've moved forward with, and this is why you've moved into calmer waters, if that makes any sense. We have intellectual theft in reverse on the bottom. And we have LGBTQIA. Interesting. Narcissist, I'm never wrong. Somebody, and this is no shade if you're LGBTQIA in any way, shape, or form. I'm just making a statement here. There could be somebody here who said they were involved with you, collective, and somebody impersonated you to pretend like they were. Like, someone's trying to... Oh, wow. I just noticed this card flew out. Game over. I'm never wrong. Narcissist, covert, malignant. There could be somebody here who's very religious that's like, I'm never wrong about these things. And because they're never wrong, they sent a copycat in. A copycat to meet up with, like, to... Okay, how can I explain this? Someone did something shady. When it comes to money, this could have something to do with robbery, burglary, embezzlement, larceny, armed robbery, something like that. This was manipulation. This was spell work. That there is a Sagittarius and a Capricorn that are well aware of. There was something done here where somebody said something and they can't prove what they said to be correct or truth. So they are trying to make everything look as though it is true, because if they don't, then they're going to get in trouble for whatever this is that has to do with money. So they're trying to set up here something when it comes to a relationship. So let's say they said the collective was an addict. They're trying to make that look like it's the case. They could have said something about the collective having a bunch of lovers on the side. So now they could have even said that the collective has LGBTQ lovers on the side, which that's not the issue. The issue is that they're trying to prove the things that they said about the collective are true, even though they're not. So they've sent copycats in. They've tried to set the collective up. They could be watching your every move. They could be sending someone in to cause fear and chaos. But you're healed. With this healing and mended, you're healed. You could also see this with your third eye. You're very insightful. You could do divination or watch readings. Okay? You're very empowered. So there's no way that they would be able to actually make this true, because it's not. It's a lie. And they know that if they don't prove that they're right, because they're never wrong, according to the card, it will be game over. I know that's like the longest roundabout way to explain this, but that's what I'm getting. Tell me more about this. The masculine. This was on the bottom of the deck just a minute ago when I looked. So there could be a masculine here that's a narcissist, whether it be covert or malignant. That's like, I'm never wrong. And so they're trying to set someone up. This person could be very religious. They could be trying to cause some sort of tower here, some upheaval. And we have caution, warning, danger. So you may need to take caution of this masculine, whoever this masculine is. I'm getting there's a few here. But this masculine who's a narcissist specifically, I don't know how old this person is, but you could be like realizing that like this is taking so much energy from you. It could feel like it's sucking your energy. That's another, like a narcissistic trait is that you are constantly feeling like your energy is just drained. And it's just constant with this individual. And it could be that you're being cautioned of this person, collective, not just because they're showing narcissistic tendencies, but because there's some sort of obligation, contract, or something that they signed to do something towards you or to you that you're being warned of. Yeah, they're playing mind games with you. There could be an Aquarius involved as well. And we have union. So this person could have Aquarius somewhere in their chart pretty heavily. And look at mind games, trickery, confusion. It has to do with money, a contract, them having knowledge of something, and manipulation, and a group cult coven tie. Tell me about this unfinished business. Energy. Somebody could have been like, we have unfinished business. I've put too much energy into this. And you're like, you put energy into conflict. This person could be stuck in their head. They could be upset. They could be paralyzed with fear because they're worried about something. This person could also have the need to control. And without having contact with you, they feel out of control because they don't know what you know. Now, I'm just kind of channeling things that are coming out right now, but without having contact with you, this particular individual is in their head. And now they've put a lot of energy into some sort of manipulation or mind game. This person could have come in pretending to be some type of lover here. But they're demonic. Y'all, I can't. They're evil. There's something not right about this person. And I'm still trying to pinpoint it. Let's see what else we get. Tell me about unfinished business. Disingenuous, pretender, fake, and false. So this person put a lot of energy into being this false ass person. A guy who is trying to pretend to be your confidant or an ally. Now, maybe they are, but I'm just getting a lot of confusion when it comes to this situation. We have sibling, brother, sister. This person could be a family member. Could be a sibling even. Or something to do with a sibling. There could... Whoa. Guilt, remorse, regret for working on something with a sibling. Oh, Lord. Here we go. Okay. This person was fake. They were disingenuous. They were pretending to act like they're some cool guy, as like they're a friend or a confidant. They put a lot of energy into being false, pretending to come through like they were a lover or they were going to be a union. But you can't get past their narcissistic traits. You're just too mature and healed for this. Someone could have impersonated you, collective, when it comes to some sort of addiction. And now someone is fully aware of what they did and what they worked with a sibling of yours, a family member, a brother or a sister. This could be stepbrother, sister, brother, sister-in-law, and now they're guilty of this. They're remorseful. This is the reason why they're in their head. They need to have access to you in order to be able to know what you know, because otherwise they can't sleep at night. They're paranoid because of all the stuff that they've done. And this is why they're not showing up authentically, because they're not. They're a fraud. And now, karma. And it was in reverse. So they're getting bad karma, and they're worried about this. They're trying to come across as though they're just some friendly, helpful, non-confrontational, reliable person. But you're going to be getting some sort of shocking surprise about this. You're going to find something out. And that could be this other person who wants to come in and tell you the truth about this. This person who unconditionally loves you. So I'm getting like this is giving family, mother, father, something like that. And this mother or father could be really concerned. It could be a mother, a Leo even, that's concerned about a situation. They could be coming and telling you they have knowledge about a Sagittarius. This person could be a Sagittarius, doesn't have to be. They could be an Aquarius as well, or a Capricorn. You could also have a spirit guide coming in and telling you what's going on, or intuitively giving you downloads that are shocking, that are making you realize, this isn't right. We have spiritual rank, creative idea, contract. I almost said contract. Somebody could be a con that was trying to trap someone here. I'm getting you. Now, please remember, you guys, my readings are for entertainment purposes only, okay? If this is not something that resonates for you, just leave it, all right? We don't need to make problems where there are none. But there's somebody here who had a creative idea here to come in and pretend to be enticing. Try to act like they're a player. They could come across as being sick to you, though. Like, this person could be like coming across as infectious or sick. Now, I'm not trying to be mean, okay, in any way, shape, or form. But there could be little kind of things that are making you question. Like things that just make you go, this isn't adding up. And because you're an empath, you just take people for face value. And someone here thinks that they're going to be successful at doing something. Playing you. They signed a contract. This is why to do something here. To keep you alone and isolated. This was fraud. There could be insurance fraud involved. Identity fraud. Tax or mortgage fraud. Somebody could be, this player individual could have something to do with tax or mortgage fraud. Someone could do taxes. Someone could be like a mortgage lender. Or they're a part of something. Okay, the other thing I'm getting, collective, is that this particular person could be bragging about you. Like, they're cool, they're such a player that they can, like, get you. This independent, successful, wealthy person with 9 of Pentacles. Yeah, they could be wanting to have something to do with you because you're financially independent and prosperous. Doesn't have to be, but they could be bragging about this. And, or even like using your picture or something here. Bragging about you being their partner or something. They could be bragging about you being gullible. And they could be attached to a Virgo. This could be a Virgo brother or sister. Somebody could be trying to cause some sort of financial blockage by accessing your computer or your phone. Somebody could be trying to tie up finances or take like money little by little. Like $50 here, $20 here. And you could just think these were charges that were legitimate. This could be because somebody hacked you. Wow. This is crazy, you guys. This is actually crazy. This is so, like, wow. All right. Okay, let's get a positive message, you guys. Let's see. Holy Spirit, forgiveness. Wow. Extend love and forgiveness to everyone. To err is human. To forgive, divine. But I'm getting that you've done this. Okay, so just like yesterday's reading, I'm being called to just take the cards and not even read. Maybe I will read one of them, but we'll see. Any other messages, Holy Spirit? Third wave ascension. You could be even going, I'm going to read that one. You could be going through an ascension. This could be like the third ascension you've gone through in recent years. Somebody could be 42, 49, or born on the 1st or in January. Ooh. Choose foods wisely. Help yourself and the planet by reconsidering what you eat. We have, who do you love? Hold a space for those you love when relationships can't be salvaged. Sorry, y'all, can't talk. And psychics. Some people are very gifted and they can see into the future. Okay, someone could be born on the 13th of the month. Someone could be 42, 49, 53, 55. The number 113 could be significant. All right, let's read this third wave ascension. The third wave of ascension. The third wave are the new children who are born with their DNA already upgraded to a crystalline structure. They have everything they need, whereas the rest of us are having our DNA upgraded slowly so we can adapt to the new energies being beamed down on us. This is a very slow process as we couldn't physically handle being upgraded instantly. The energy beamed down from source is very strong and doesn't match the energy of the human body. These children are super brilliant, and some are in the process of forming organizations to help other children of the world. They are a gift to the world and will lead everyone to the new earth. The third waivers are the ones who will use their power, money, and or connections to organize demonstrations or rallies to take on governments or big businesses who are influenced by darkness. The third waivers will be there making them accountable for their actions. Ooh. You could be one of these third waivers collective, and you could be the one that's trying to hold people accountable for the things that they've done. You could also be very psychic. You could always extend love, forgiveness to everyone and forgive. As you know that, we all make errors at times. You could actually give this forgiveness to everyone like multiple times. But you also love yourself and hold a space for yourself and have to remember that you can't fix people. They have to want to fix themselves. So you may be in a position right now where you've already extended someone a lot of compassion, a lot of forgiveness. And now you have to choose wisely. Who do you love? Are you loving others more than you're loving yourself? Right? You could be getting like psychic downloads because you are this third waiver. So I'm going to go ahead and leave this here, you guys. Let me know if this reading resonated at all. I hope that it brought some clarity or confirmation to you at the very least, if not just some entertainment. If you guys like the way I read, please do like the reading. It really helps get these messages out to others. And I would love to have you join the family if you would like to subscribe. It is a free way of connecting to the channel. And yeah, so I'm going to go ahead and leave this here, you guys. I love you, and I'll see you tomorrow on the next one. Bye.